Welcome to video 56, and today is a random musing, and you need to walk with me on this journey. So, I've been thinking about people in the Bible and contemporary people. Case in point, the Moseses, Josephs, Abrahams, Isaacs, and the John D. Rockefellers, the Steve Jobs, the Isaac Newtons of the world. And one thing that I notice is that whenever we read about these people, it feels like their lives were so curated and almost like they knew that someone was going to be writing about them. But work with me. It was not like the cameraman was following them or they had scripts that they were working with, that it would feel like, oh, today, you know what, Isaac, go into the field and do this. We're about to shoot. You should say this and you should say that. Or telling Abraham, oh, don't collect this money from these kings. And Melchizedek's on his way, he's coming to bless you, and you give a tenth to him. You know what? Now, action. It was them living their normal lives. And these things are recorded. I mean, up to the extent that some of their thoughts that's in the Bible ones are recorded. And for the contemporary ones, it's like some of their day-to-day life activities that they would do that were very synonymous to them are recorded. And it just got me thinking, like, what if someone was to write about me? What if someone was to go through my day-to-day life? What would they write about? What would they see? What would they learn? I think it's something to think about because every time it's so easy. Like when we see Samson, like Samson, I feel like is one of the most judged people in the Bible. Everybody's like, Samson, you knew Delilah was coming after you. Why did you not fight? Why did you still go back to her? But like if we start asking people's love stories here and there, we're going to see that a lot of people, man, if you were Samson, it might have been worse. But all of those people. So I try to look at their stories with a little bit of empathy because these people were just living their lives. Some of them were just making mistakes, as normal human beings would. But it just goes to show that being deliberate about every single action, taking every single thought, decisions, and everything to God. In the case of a Christian, and when I talk about Christians and taking decisions to God, I don't feel like that should be for only Christians because we live in a very interesting world and you have to be directed by God to make a lot of decisions because there's very little information you have at the time of making such decisions. So it's just interesting to, read those stories from the lens of day to day life. These guys were actually just living and their lives were being recorded. Serious stuff. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for listening to my musings. Bye.